everyone and welcome to another video. So I recently reviewed the Volkswagen Teramont and I am currently sitting in that very Teramont. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to use the infotainment system on this Volkswagen Teramont. Before we move forward, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking that subscription button and make sure to press the bell icon and leave all the notifications on, so that way you will be notified every single time a new video comes out. So on this VW Teramont you get an 8-inch colorful touch display, and first of all this display also has the gesture feature. So the moment you get your hands closer, you can see on your screen there is a hand gesture, so you can just swipe and you can see you can swipe through the menus. You can also go into the channels and scroll through the list like this. So yeah, it's quite a handy feature during when you're driving. So yeah, I think makes things easier, but you cannot control the volume or anything, just you can swipe through the menu. So this is like your main screen for the menus, and there are shortcut buttons given on both the sides for your radio, your media, phone, voice, your navigation, app, car, and the menu. Your app is basically the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. I'm going to come to that, and there are also dials given for your volume and also for the tuner as well. So starting off with the first menu option, you have the radio option. When you go inside, you can basically change all the settings for your radio and set the channels out here. So here also, yeah, you can see you can swipe through the different the channel options. You can go into the settings and then you can change the settings for your radio as well. So when I come to the main menu, then you can go to the telephone option. So when your telephone is connected, you can basically see all your calls and SMS, and also you can dial numbers and everything. So let me come to the main menu. Then there is the navigation system. In the navigation system, like, you can input the destination out here. So I've already inputted some destination. So yeah, it's still a little slower and that way slightly laggy, you can see, but yeah, you can overcome this by connecting to the the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay and use the maps out here. Then there is the assisted system. These are the safety system, which is the IQ Drive. So you can click on these cars and you can change all the settings, like your adaptive cruise control. You can set the distance and everything from your, you can again set the distance for the front assist and also for the side assist. And yeah, you can even go inside the menu if you are someone who likes to see the actual menu options and then change the settings from here. So yeah, really cool way of showing the safety systems that way. Then there is the media option. You can connect to your Bluetooth, and then you can here see your FM, AM, My Media, and the Bluetooth audio. So My Media is basically when you connect USB using the ports which are given out here. So the next option is the App Connect, where you will find your Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. My Android Auto is connected, so yeah, then you can use the navigation system using Google Maps, and also you can go through your menu inside and see every single options, like for your music and everything. So when I come back, you go into the vehicle option. Now in this you can change the digital cockpit, basically your driver's display. You can change all these options on both the sides, the dials which are given. So you can go to the auto, let the car figure out what options to show you when you are driving around. Then there is the classic option, where it will show you what gear you are in and what speed are you in. And then there is the view. Then the next, these are fixed set of views, but also you can even scroll and you can change, like what you want on both the screens that way. So yeah, you can change all these from here. There's also detail settings options in which you can see every single thing, your the traction control system, tires, lights, parking and maneuvering, every single thing you can change from the menu options, from your mirrors and wipers. There is also the instrument cluster, there is also the unit. So the service, you can see inside the service when the next service is due or when is the oil change due. So all of that can be seen from this. Is like a more detailed options to see everything from here. When you go inside the tires, you can set the pressure for the tires, and then winter tires, you can set the speed warning for those tires. And then there is the ambient lighting. So there are lights on inside on the door cards, in the dashboard, out here at the bottom, and in the footwell, everywhere. So you can change all these options from here. You can see on your screen, like the lights are illuminated. There's only one color of light, so yeah, that's about it. You can select. Now when we go into the vehicle, there is also more options for your driving data. Now here you can see from the start, then since you refueled, and also the long term, all the efficiency and all the settings you can see from here. So yeah, this was the main sort of menu option, deeper one, which you can go inside. And then there is the vehicle status. In the vehicle status, you can see all the systems which are going on. So here also you can swipe around, so any options which you see in the menu also you can like swipe around. Yeah, so every menu option which has more deeper menu options, you can just swipe around and access to them as well. So there's also next is the off-road information. So you have gauges on your screen, and they will show you every single information like the coolant temperature, your tire angle, and also the elevation. So you can change all three dials from here, like, and then there is also the compass option as you saw. So yeah, you can turn around and see whatever options you want to see on these dials when you're doing off-roading. Then there is the sound settings, in which you can change all the sound options which are given out here. You can position the sound, you can do the volume setup, so you can do the equalizer, and then you can see the treble, bass, mid, and subwoofer, and every single option from here. Then the next option is the climate control, from where you can change every single option for. So there are also physical buttons which are given, and also there are buttons given on screen from where you can change you can like sort of scroll, or you can press it also to lower the temperature or increase the temperature. Then there is the dual zone, so you can sync the temperatures on both the sides, and then you can lower for the passenger, and you can increase the fan speed and everything from here, while also you can set it up to auto or switch it off from here. Then you can even control the rear climate from this screen itself. There are also buttons given for the rear passenger, from where they can also adjust. So yeah, you can change the temperature from here, you can change the fan speed. So, and then there is the air care option, which will remove, it will show you here, the function filters find dust particles and pollen out of the interior vehicle. So yeah, air basically. So yeah, this is if you want your car to be clean, you want to have clean air inside the car. So yeah, this is that menu option for your climate control. Then there is the settings options, in which you can change your screen, inside which you can go when you want what sort of brightness and the touch screen tone, the menu button, the display time in standby, the animation when you when the finger is near the screen. You saw the hand gesture which was there. So yeah, this is also the hand gesture. You can switch that off as well if you don't want to. So when I go back, then there is the time and date option. Then the next option is the language, and you can change from all these different languages which are given on this Teramont Infotainment System. Then the next is the units, in which you can change every single thing. So if I want the fuel economy in kilometers per liter, it will show me that. The tire pressure, in which if you want to see it in PSI, you can see it in that. The volume, whatever, like you can change everything from here. The voice operation, so which is your communication controls, and the Wi-Fi, so you can connect to the infotainment system and then give more hotspot to your passengers in the car from this very infotainment system. Then you can manage the mobile devices, and you can remove or you can add more devices from here, or you can go from the media option and then you can add the devices from there as well. Then there is the system information, in which you can see all the details related to your infotainment system, and then the copyright information. And then when you come to the menu, this is like your main option, and then this is help, where you can see all the manuals for your car, which is in the digital form. So you can go and get all the help that you want from here. So yeah, this is pretty much it in terms of the infotainment screen. It's very easy that way. And then there are also drop down menu options for your audio, your guidance home, your voice guidance, and then the sound. There's also the instrument cluster and the panel lighting. You can change those settings from here, the brightness of it, and then if there are any notifications or warnings related to the car, that will be shown out here on your screen. So yeah, that way it's a very simplified system. And then it's slightly slow, like you can see it's a little loaded with some sort of animation, which is why it's a little slow. But yeah, nonetheless it's quite easy to use, because the interface is just very simple. You can just get it and then understand, and there are lots of graphics also like this, where you can see the car and then understand what is going on. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope this video was helpful in understanding how to use the infotainment system on this VW Teramont. And if this video was helpful, then make sure to press the like button and leave a thumbs up. And if you feel like, you can share this video so that more people can discover this video. Now if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here, and if you want to watch more videos, then click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care and stay safe.